The Batman lights up 120 million overseas for 249 million global bow international box office. Welcome to Believe Anime Show. I'm your host Paul. Warner Bros. This is the Batman winked into 74 offshore markets this weekend, landing 120 million at the international box office through Sunday. Combined with 128.5 million domestic start, the global launch is $248.5 million. Matt Reeves directed Batman was number one in 73 of its openings and came in at the high end of the range we were seeing ahead of the weekend. International start is the industry's best for 2022, number 3 for the pandemic when taking out China, Russia, and the biggest for Warner Bros. Since Joker in 2019, as well as the top international bow ever for Reeves. The Batman should have wings going forward because Japan opens this coming Friday for the Batman, while China follows on March 18, and there is plenty of runway until Sony's Morbius gets its banks out at the end of March. A notable performance for the Cape Crusader, the UK and France benefit from having talent travel to the markets, a promotional factor that has been sorely missed during the pandemic. Australia also did great business even despite flooding in the eastern part of the country and new restrictions due to the pandemic in the west. Latin America, which loves the sea, went baiting for Robert Pattinson's brooding turn in the suit. Drilling further into numbers in the top 5 markets, the Batman dominated the UK with $18.4 million, with 75% of the top 5 and coming in 9% above Joker and 22% above The Dark Knight. Mexico grossed $12 million and had a huge 89% of the top 5, tracking roughly on par with Joker there and 80% over Venom 2. It scored the second biggest opening of the pandemic over there. Australia $9.2 million, likewise notched the second best pandemic start and Warner Bros. Best since Aquaman. The Batman came in 31% bigger than Joker and 82% ahead of Venom 2 there. Brazil $8.8 million clocked the third best DC debut of all time and the second best pandemic start for 40% more than Joker and 179% more than Venom 2. In France, $8.5 million, the Batman topped The Dark Knight in admissions by 4% and is Warner Brothers' best opening since Joker. Rounding out the top 10 are Germany with $5.1 million, Korea with $4.4 million, Italy $4.1 million, Spain $3.7 million, and India $3.4 million. So, the Batman is tracking 8% behind The Dark Knight Rises, 10% ahead of Justice League, 43% ahead of Wonder Woman, 45% ahead of The Dark Knight, and 143% above pandemic era Godzilla vs. Kong in IMAX. The Batman delivered 22.3 million worldwide, the biggest global opening weekend for the format in 2022 and the second biggest since December 2019. On 320 IMAX screens in 74 overseas markets, the movie scored $7.3 million for a per screen average of nearly $23,000. 4 markets saw their best ever IMAX Disney launch, including Sweden, Belgium, Argentina, and Curacao. 13 other markets enjoyed their second biggest, including the UK, Saudi Arabia, France, Germany, Switzerland, India, Denmark, and United Arab Emirates. The Batman wings to 39 IMAX screens in Japan on Friday. What do you think about it? Share your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. All these includes 25. See you the next time. Bye.